Hello guys and welcome to this new Power BI tutorial. In this video I'm going to create the following dashboard which is about Bigmart sales dashboard. As you can see we have different KPIs. We are going to create bar chart, line chart, we have donut charts, column charts, we have decomposition tree, and also we have a scatter plot. We're going to start by creating different measures. So we have average sales per product, we have total products, total sales, and total stores. You can find the link in the description to download the dataset directly from Kaggle, or you can use also the link from my GitHub repository. In order to create this dashboard, I have made some modifications for two columns. One of them is the item fat content, right, where I have modified some rows, and the second one is the outlet size. So if you want to use directly the clean data set, you can use directly the link to my GitHub repository. So as usual, since I created this dashboard, I only click on new page, and for you to import the data set, you click on connect. It will be text CSV, and you import directly the file. We start with measures. So the first one, it will be total sales. We write total sales equals to the sum of, so the file is called Bigmart, and the column is called item outlet sales, right? So we have here item outlet sales, we do the sum, right? So this is total sales. Then we have total products, same thing, we have total products equals to distinct count of item identifier, right? So we have here item identifier as count distinct or distinct count. Then we have same thing total stores, so we write total stores equals to distinct count Bigmart outlet identifier, right? And the last one, it will be the average sales per product. So we divide the total sales by the total products, right? So we have created two measures, and we are going to use them in order to create the average sales per product. All right, so these are mainly the four measures that we are going to use in our dashboard. And now we start with the text or the title. So insert text box, it will be Bigmart, right? Sales dashboard. All right, so put it like 16 in the center. Or maybe 20. Okay, now we put it in the center. Okay, format, effects, border 10. Okay, next we are going to create the KPIs. So click on cart. The first one, it will be total sales, and the value we put it 25. For the label we put it as 9. All right, now put it here, add the border, as 10. Okay, copy paste 3 times. Okay, maybe increase a little bit, remove. Okay, much better. And same thing, we add 3 more on the right side. Okay, now press Ctrl key and select all of them. format, align, distribute horizontally. Okay, the second one, it will be total outlets, right? So remove the cells, and we have outlet identifier as count distinct, right? So we rename it total outlets, right? The third one, it will be total products. Same thing, put total products. Next we have average sales per product, so we use same thing, our measure. Next we have item types, right? So we have count distinct of item types, rename it item types, right? And the last one, it will be outlet location types. So I have here count distinct and rename outlet location types. Okay, so here we have created our KPIs. Next we are going to create bar chart, right? So click on bar chart, and it will be sales by product category. So we have here item type, right? And we have total sales. Okay, so here we have created our bar chart, which is sales by product category. We can modify that, so y-axis like 40. Okay, remove the title. Same thing for the x-axis, remove the values and remove the title. Now for the title, it will be sales by product category. Okay, it will be in the center. We add the labels, right? And also we add the border 10. Okay, so this is for sales by product category. As you can see, fruits and vegetables in the first position. We have snack foods, household, etc. Next we have sales by fat content, so we can put it here. Move item type, have fat content, it will be done a chart. Now for the legend, we remove the title, and the title, it will be sales by fat content. Okay, so as you can see, 64.03% we have low fat, and the remaining we have regular, right? Next we have total sales by outlet type, so here it will be column chart, right? And instead of fat content, we have outlet type. So here we decrease the size or the text for x-axis, right? So for x-axis, we remove the title, and same thing for y-axis, we remove the values and the title. So here we have sales by outlet type. All right, so we have supermarket type 1, 13 million, supermarket type 3, 3 million, supermarket type 2, 2 million, and grocery store less than 1 million, right? We can also select all of these charts and format, align, distribute vertically, right? Same thing, we are going to create a line chart. So copy paste this one on the right side. It will be line chart, and it will be on x-axis we have the year, right? So we have establishment year. Can remove labels, and here it will be store, age, impact, right? We have store, age, impact. So you can see store established in 1985 has the highest value for sales, and the one established in 1998 has the lowest value, right? We can also remove the grid lines. Okay, next we have another donut chart. Copy paste this one, and instead of fat content we have outlet location type, right? So here for the title it will be outlet location type. So outlet location type. All right, next we have sales by outlet size, right? So copy paste this one, instead of the type we have the size. So we have medium, have 7.5 million, small, this one is undefined, right? And then we have the high. All right, next we have the scatter plot. So for the scatter plot, click on new. It will be like that. All right, so on the x-axis we have item MRP, right? Don't summarize. On the y-axis we'll have the outlet sales, right? So we have here item outlet sales, don't summarize. And on the legend we'll have the fat content. All right, now we can remove the grid lines. For the legend, remove the title, it will be the center. For the title, add vertical border 10, and the title it will be pricing and sales relationship, right? So we have pricing, sales relationship. Okay, we just need to increase the size for the markers. Okay, as you can see we have mainly three, let's say, categories or four categories. For example, from 0 to 66 or 0 to 70 we have one cluster, one category for item MRP. Then we have the second one, third one, and the fourth one. So we have the highest is the MRP, the highest is the number of sales. So we have positive correlation between the two numbers, whereas for low fat or regular it doesn't really have an impact for the sales. So we can see in each cluster we have mostly both categories. We have low fat and regular, right? And the last one, it will be decomposition tree, right? So we have here decomposition tree. You can put it in here, right? So we'll have the total sales, and then it will be by outlet size, and we have item type and item fat content, right? So we have total sales. Next we have the outlet size, medium, small, undefined, and high. Next we can choose the item type, right? So for example, for medium we have the highest one is fruit and vegetables, and the next one it will be item fat content, right? So here we can have our decomposition tree. Now we can increase or decrease the values, right? So for example, put it 8. Same thing for the headers, you can put them as 8. And also for the bars, you can decrease the size, you know, up to 70. Or even 60. All right, and also we can add the border. Okay, can increase this one a little bit. So here the title, we can put it in the center. Here we can change the title into outlet size. Okay, now if we close everything, we have exactly the same dashboard. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in next tutorial.